Hey everyone, welcome back to the RPGames YouTube channel. My name is Ralph and this is another episode of Pathfinder Kingmaker, and I have to say I find myself very excited playing this game. Ever since the kingdom mechanics were introduced, I'm now playing like several episodes in advance actually, and yeah, maybe I need to start publishing it more than once a week, I don't know. But yeah, so far I'm really digging like all the choices that you have to make now, and it really adds to the gameplay to have to figure out all these kingdom mechanics as well. So yeah, really cool. Let me see, there is a Tranquil Riverbend that I'm going to take a look at. And then I think I might go back for a moment. Maybe not, yeah, we'll see. I'm wondering if when I'm out the barony, if I still get a notification that something is going on in the barony. That I'm not 100% sure of, but let's first check out this riverbend. So it looks like, oh, we have some boggards. Let's take a look. What's going on here? Seems to be a camp that was attacked somehow. Can't have that happening.
To victory!
They're going down quite okay. Yeah, doesn't look like we get hit that much, so let's grab all this stuff. Oh, we found nunchucks. Alright. I love me some nunchucks. So, let's take a look around this camp now. See if there is more stuff that we can loot. And guess what? There is. There's a bunch of pipes. Let's see, can we move up there? Yes. Anything happening there? No. Okay, let's come down and see what is going on over here with all these corpses lying around.
Let's finish them quick.
Yep. That's a good idea, finish them quickly. Damn, critical sneak attack 35. Jeez. This group is getting really good. There might be some more alive. So let's keep an eye out. Oh, there is something that we can enter here. It looks like. Let's first do the top half. There's some more stuff. Collect all of that. What else was there? Another box. Okay. And then check the downwards area. And fight these three.
All according to plan. It's the beginning of the hunt. amateurs.
Ikundayo, maybe you should focus on the
I grant you death.
prophet here. Oh. Well, you know, maybe not. Maybe it's okay to just do whatever you want, guys. It'll be fine.
In due time.
Let's see. So there is a hole in the ground that we can explore. Let's take a look. Hopefully there is not this gigantic dragon inside like the previous hole that we walked into. But we'll know soon enough.
That is not far.
Looks like it's more boggarts. Yeah, there's a good bunch of them. Well, Jubilos, maybe you should move out of the way there. Okay. I guess we're soon to be overloaded again. Do we have everything now? I think so. Alright, let's look for the next challenge. There is loot to be found. What's that? Decorated scabbard. Okay, well, someone in the capital is gonna be happy with that for sure. Oh, there is a monitor lizard who I'm quite sure wants to be attacked.
Keep your eyes open.
No, we cannot. Oh, we can't attack them? Really? Okay, well, we could have freed them if the game would allow it. That would be a possibility.
You cannot stand against me.
Yep, that's a very good point. Oh, there is some magic going on. Oh, and that's great. These sneak attacks with the bow are really good. I'm happy that I gave Ikundayo a level in rogue or in alchemist. I'm not quite sure. I think it was a level in rogue to make sure that he got some sneak attacks as well, and they're really paying off. Like, there's a good amount of damage going on. So what else do we got here? Another barrel, another 5 gold.
As it should be.
Let's see, will we find the Boggart King in here somewhere?
In due time.
Some more chump change, as they say. Here we go. Oh, look at those criticals and those sneak attacks. I love it. Bang, another sneak attack. Another sneak attack, another sneak attack. Oh man, this is amazing. I'm wondering if we're gonna find some kind of boss monster in these tunnels. And if we're able to take it on. I'm guessing if it's maybe a little bit stronger than the ones we've been fighting so far, it should be feasible.
scared? You should be.
Ooh, that's another bunch.
Fleeting.
Yeah, let those sneak attacks go.
Training pays off.
It does, doesn't it? What's up with all these monitor lizards? Ah, here is a champion. There we go. Okay, so...
So, any brilliant ideas?
yes. How about you throw that potion over there? On that champion, that would be good. Choke, ah, that's a miss. Ah, that's a pity. Let's see, those are down already. Oh, it has a damage reduction. But that's not gonna save it. That's not gonna save it at all. So we did have a boss monster, but besides Jubilost, actually nobody got hurt. So how about we give Jubilost a healing potion? Do we have healing potions? Someone should have a healing potion. Where is Jubilost? Let's give that to you. Where did the potion go?
You require my assistance?
Yes, I need you to drink a potion. There we go. Let's see. Is there some good stuff? Well, there is a couple of magical items at least. And there is some more stuff that we can loot. There we go. Kind of wondering how much XP does that give us, this initiative checks, but let's see. Didn't really show, does it? Oh well. I'm guessing we'll figure it out when we level up. So let's move up here. Ah, we're still moving further. Okay, so maybe we haven't seen the biggest one yet. Or is this back the way we came? Ah, yes, it's back the way we came. Okay. Well, another layer cleared. And we're gonna have some wet socks, it looks like, from trudging through all this muck. There was one more barrel to check. Let's not leave these 13 gold pieces behind. It might come in handy if we ever want to buy some build points or something. You know, every gold piece will matter. So, where are we now? let's see, we can go back, we can move up a little further. Okay. So we do get a notification when something in the barony happens, even if we're outside of the barony. Okay, that's great. So I'm gonna make a quick visit towards my barony then. Am I still not inside? Nope. Here we go. And we have even more troll sightings. Gaston wants to discuss the situation in the Gnarl Marches. Okay, so that means going to the throne room. Yes. Okay. Your Grace. Gaston's face looks worried and fearful. Your Grace, ill news from the Gnarl Marches again. There were already many trolls there, but now people are afraid to leave their houses. The wilds are said to be swarming with them. The hunters were the first ones to notice, then came the merchants delivering packages and food to the outskirts of the barony. Now there are more and more reports of trolls attacking villages. At first I took the reports for gossip. Thought it was just the fear talking, but a local group of merchants recently reported that most of the trolls seem to be lurking around the house of one Bartholomew Delgado, an odd mage living out in the wilds all by himself. They're saying there are so many trolls out there, nobody can reach Bartholomew for fear of the beasts. Those trolls are up to something, and this strange Bartholomew fellow is clearly tangled up in it somehow. If the wizard's gotten some idea in his head to conspire with the trolls, we should make the first move and hit them with a preemptive strike. However, if the trolls are coming for him rather than to him, it would be an enormous help if you could pay a visit to Bartholomew and figure out what's going on. I recommend haste. If nothing is done soon, there may be a grisly fate in store for your subjects. Great. So is that... This actually could be because I allowed him to continue his experiments, right? So now the trolls are taking revenge on the mage. Might be the case. Okay, I'm gonna check real quickly if I have another bunch of build points. Let's see. I have 149. Okay, so I'm gonna wait a couple of days longer. I'm gonna go to this Bartholomew guy first, and then when I come back I want to build a wall or a watchtower. A wall might be good. I mean, if these trolls are coming in, at least they have to face a wall. Yeah, so first things first, I'm gonna sell off again all the loot that we have gathered. And when that is done, I will continue towards my friend Bartholomew. Okay, and we are back at Bartholomew's place, and we got our first troll in sight.
We will prevail.
And there is a whole bunch of them. Oh, did some of them die now? Oh, it's the flaming bastard sword from Valerie. Ah, I see. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that's good. Then we're equipped to deal with that. Because for some reason... this acid... Oh, no, it's working. Okay, well... Let's check it out. Let's move further on the road for a moment to see if there is more trolls here. In this bottom area. Oh, there are. Oh, they're fighting with bandits. Well. We're taking down the bandits and everyone. Should have let them fight each other first. Hey, critical hits, sneak attacks, down they go. Yeah, and very soon we can move back to the barony again to unload all that stuff. And more trolls, there we go. Yeah, this flaming bastard sword is amazing. We're super happy that we equipped that one on Valerie. Alright, let's...
How curious.
Oh. He put up some traps again.
Child's play, as it should be.
What a surprise.
Yikes. That wasn't good. Oh, okay, it's... they triggered a trap with spiders. And they're poisonous because that's what... Why is nobody attacking? Okay, and then that spider doesn't do anything. Strange. Very strange. So it apparently attacks only the people that... only the people that triggered this trap somehow.
Self-exposed. While I live.
Let Valerie through, people. There we go. We need to get some flaming or poisonous stuff. One moment. And whack, it's dead.
All according to plan.
I'm guessing he'll be in the laboratory. Okay, Valerie, why don't you attack that one? There we go, and attack that one. There we go. Piece of cake. So let's take a look inside of this laboratory.
You cannot stand against me.
So, Bartholomew. Huge bruise covers half the wizard's face and his clothes are smeared with blood, but his life is out of danger. My Baron, you arrived just in time. I was starting to think it was all over for me. Beast, filthy monster, you stinking animal. God, that hurts. I can't stand the pain. The wizard limps to the table and fishes a map out of the drawer. One of those beasts stole something important to me. Fortunately, it was enchanted, so tracking the thief won't be a problem. Here's the location of their lair. I'm afraid I'm in no condition to go with you. Here, take a few more acid ones, it should help. And one more thing, Your Grace, the item I mentioned is a whip with a bone handle. It is an item of sentimental value. Return it and I will be grateful. Now I must ask you to leave. I have several unpleasant procedures to perform. Yeah, way to go to send your Baron on some errand runs. Anyway, if it means killing some more trolls, I'm in. Let's see, do we have to check this area further? That's the question. Are there gonna be more trolls roaming around? Looks like I took care of most of the bunch. Okay, so let's see where this lair is located. Oh, here is the witch's hut. Now it's popped up. Troll clearing, troll wilderness. Yeah, so where did they go then? That's Akun's lead. Let's see. The Troll Wilderness. That's also Akun's lead. Hodak, Verdant Chamber. This is also Ekun's lead. I don't see it yet, to be honest. Sorrow Flow, that's also not what we need. I don't really see it. So maybe it will turn up in a little while then or something, I don't know. What is this? So let's head over here. Let's head over to the Kobold Trail. Since we still have some more days that we can fill. Maybe we can head to the Kobold Trail, the Witch's Hut. Maybe the Troll Clearing as well. And then maybe the Lizard Folk Village. Maybe that's a bit ambitious to do all those things. But or I could take a look at the journal, see what it says. This we all did. Guiding Beacon. The item those trolls stole from the wizard turned out to be a silver knitting hook. Haha, I wish. Actually, it's a whip with a bone handle that's so like him. Yeah, so for now it's not really clear yet. Okay, so let's head over to this location.
Oh, time to get some rest, isn't it?
It is. And let's head to the Kobold Trail. The hills seemed pleasant, even welcoming. No grey doom and gloom, just walking along the path and enjoying the view of all the cute little white pyramids built out of pebblestone. Or wait, was it pebblestone? Horror of horrors, what I mistook for pebbles were polished bones. All along the path the grass was riddled with pyramids made of polished kobold remains. It got us thinking, is it wise to follow such a grim path, the way marked by death itself? Let's defy all danger. Trying to brush away thoughts on who may have polished the kobold vertebra and why, we quickly moved along the path leading through the Pale Hills. It didn't take long for us to reach a mountain river with a bridge crossing over it. Well, bridge may be a bit generous. It was actually just a long branch, about as thick as an arm, spanning from one bank to the other. May have been enough for a kobold to cross, but since we could see another of those small bone pyramids on the far side, it didn't look nearly strong enough for our party to cross. Before deciding how to proceed, we carefully examined the river. We quickly discovered that the river was quite deep. I plunged my arm shoulder deep into the water and couldn't even feel the bed. It was fast too. The current pulled a dry leaf off my sleeve and it was gone from my sight in a blink. And it was cold. Very, very cold. Frankly, none of us were interested in taking a swim. We carefully examined the branch that would help us cross the river. The branch did have one thing going for it, though. Being so thick, it happened to be quite sturdy. But that didn't make the flimsy crossing any less slippery or challenging to anyone daring to set foot on it. I wonder how many kobolds have slipped on the wet bark and found a watery grave in the ice-cold river. Choose a character. We talked it over and chose a volunteer to try crossing the river. Oh, that's gonna be great. Oh wow. Let's see. So it's either Ekundayo, I think, has the most chance to do that. Let's choose him. Ekundayo was unperturbed by the thin branch and the speeding current. After a deep breath, our volunteers set forth along the precarious crossing. One step, then another, a few feet crossed with no trouble, and I started to think that maybe things would be fine. That's when the branch jerked and started to shake. It was rolling over. With no time to think, all Ekundayo could do was jump to the other side. Oh, the lengths we'd go in our efforts to keep our pride untarnished and our pants dry. One incredible jump and Ekundayo was on the other bank. Ekundayo took a moment to catch his breath and turned his attention back to the crossing. A nearby shrub concealed an amusing kobold contraption, a crooked ladder built from random planks and sticks. It seems the kobold crossed the river in much the same way we had, sending their most agile companion across to fling the ladder over to the other side. Losing no more time, we crossed the river. Let's see, one small pyramid made of polished kobold bones may be a bit spooky, but it's not unbearable. But how about thousands? We found ourselves looking over a proper kobold graveyard. Each little pyramid a mark of a kobold dead, and that mark made out of their own remains. Jeez. The real enigma, though, waited in the heart of the burial ground. The centerpiece was made of hundreds, maybe even thousands of polished bones, all put together to form the head of an enormous dragon. Imagine it. These small, nonsensical reptiles somehow managed to create a sculpture both fearsome and magnificent. Such might and yet such frailty as well. If a single bone were to be removed from the foundation, this beautiful statue would crumble to dust. And I even spotted one such flimsy bone. Regardless, we'd come face to face with irrefutable proof. The kobolds, for better or worse, were changing. This news had no impact on our search for the trolls, though. The land was clearly sacred to the kobolds, and it seemed unlikely they would bring their new friends here. But how would the Baron deal with the structure we found in his realm? The Baron deemed it proper to respect the Kobold Shrine. Yeah, right. Let's just be completely neutral here. The Baron left, leaving the Kobold Shrine untouched. Without a word, the Baron turned and followed the same trail of death that has led us to the heart of the Pale Hills. Let time, the elements, and the gods decide what to do about the kobolds, their strange religion, and their nascent artistic ability. His Grace would just watch from a distance. We didn't waste any time with the dragon head, and on our way back our luck finally turned. Family of wild boars had decided to take a rest right in the middle of what they must have thought was a long abandoned path. One lucky shot, and a plump piglet made its way to our backpacks, soon to be a hearty meal. Okay, so that was the Kobold Trail. Let's see, should we head to the witch's camp? It's the 12th. I think we can, actually. And I think we can also head towards the Kobold camp. Although this seems to not be the road. That's not in our barony anyway. This is the Dwarven Fortress, so that's not where we want to go. We saw something that probably no one else had ever seen before. Beside the blazing campfire stood a kobold who had wrapped himself in a worn-out elven robe. On the far side of the clearing, 3 enormous trolls shuffled their feet hesitating. The kobold stretched out his calloused paws and with immense gravity hissed and mumbled incomprehensibly. We could barely even guess at what all this meant. Let's see, plus 16, so that will work anyway, and this is let's see, this needs a roll of 3, so this one is guaranteed success. Hiding behind the elm trees, we crept close enough to hear the mysterious kobolds mumbling. Screaming, we jumped out of the bushes and pretended to be fire spirits, seriously? Let's see. We tried to make sense of what was happening by interpreting gestures and body language. It seemed like the kobold was shaming the trolls for cowardice. Hissing and grunting, he repeated Hargulka several times, causing the trolls to tuck their heads and slouch a little deeper each time. Must have been the name of a very important troll, a chieftain, a pack leader, someone they regarded as an authority. Whatever the case, the kobold's words hit their target. One of the trolls, the tallest and mightiest one, stood straight and stepped forward. His enormous claw involuntarily scratched at his bloodied shoulder, which held a burned-in pattern. The other troll's shoulders looked to have the same pattern, as though they'd all been branded. The kobold stretched his arms towards the troll, his sleeves still on fire. Flames, 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 the kobold hissed menacingly in common. Flames, 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 the trolls replied in their own tongue. The brave troll stepped closer to the campfire. Let's see, we took a chance and tried pushing the brave troll into the fire. We stealthily threw a stone at the kobold. Let's try this. This has a +5. The rock struck the kobold right in the forehead. Bam! The spellweaver went down like a tree. It was clear he'd be out for quite some time, but the trolls were ready for battle. They were very, very angry. What's up, guys? Let's go, Valerie. Kill it with fire. There we go. Okay, that was another encounter. This is getting a bit weird, to be honest. Oh, there is more stuff. What's in the bag? A potato. There we go, potato and cheese. Some more herbs. Can put some herbs on the potato. It's always good, I guess. So we are killing a good amount of trolls. That at least we're managing.
Time to get some rest, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Let's rest and then let's head to the witch's hut.
That is not far.
Let's see if we can find this child that we're looking for.
A fatal mistake.
Oh, what? Oh, no, I'm guessing that was a trip. Yeah, it was. I was already wondering, like, how could Valerie go down in one hit, but, is that the kid? I hope not. Okay, let's head back down, see what else we can find. Do you come to meet your dead? Who's talking?
In due time.
Who said that? I don't know. Oh, that's odd. There we go. Is it the witch talking to us from somewhere? That would be pretty cool, actually. Yikes. Well, this Will of Wisp is came out of nowhere. Let's see what it says over here. Gnads buzz in the air. We're actually making a bit of a strange encounter, being completely on the road the whole time. It's not really how we do things, but there's a greater Tetzel worm. It's gonna meet its doom somehow.
Never had a chance.
Yep. And fast as well. Some more mushrooms. There is a ghoul that we can talk to, it seems. A dead man staggers towards you. There is a gaping hole in the middle of his chest, and you can see the white bone through the tears in his decayed flesh. He speaks with a halting, gurgling wheeze. Living one, I do not want to harm you. Help me. Undead are rarely pretty. Why do they also have to be so dumb? Who are you? I had a name. Dorsey had a bride. Now I'm no one, alone, less than no one. What happened? Oh. What happened to your accent, Grand Blackforge? What happened to this village? Oh, he groans. Fae, damned Fae, killed everyone, every single one. Hate them all. Hate the Fae, hate the headman. Why do you hate Fae so... Why do you hate Fae so much? The Fae stole my bride, killed her, killed me, the whole village, and the headman, the bastard, helped them. Sold his own daughter to the Fae, Nita my love, evil, all of them. How I hate them. How can I help ya? The face said I'll reach my final rest when 2 coins serve as my eyelids. Give me just 2 coins. Let's put 2 gold coins over the dead man's eyes. Just 2 coins. Shouldn't be too hard. All lies, damned Fae, damned. Let's see if we can... Let's see if we can help him somehow.
How curious.
I'm positive I found something.
Yes, you found a trap.
You can thank me now.
Just open it. A heavy pick, okay. What is this? The swamp reeks of algae and stale water. Okay. Can we walk through it? It seems that we can. Okay. Yikes! What is that? Giant slugs? What are they gonna do? Well, I think it's time to make a small save here.
Quiet, I'm thinking.
Yeah, while you're thinking, my friend, why don't you throw...
Strike when certain.
Oh shit, there's even more of them. Yikes.
Let yourself open.
Oh, okay. It looks like this is doable. I was already wondering, like, how is a slug gonna threaten us, you know? But why is there no loot on slugs? Oh, they were protecting this branch? Ah, that's the reason. Okay, so it looks like we found the end of the map on this side. It does, okay. So let's walk a bit down, collect some more stuff.
As it should be.
What a surprise.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm finding things, but where are they?
In due time.
Athletics checks. Is that what I found? Okay.
Completed.
Scared? You should be.
What's this? Venom Hodag. Okay. Why is it invisible? Oh. Oh! Oh shit, there is a lot more popping up. Should still be able to take them down. Yep.
This requires attention.
Bang! Nice. They do not have anything on them? Well, that's a pity. It looks like we reached a hut of some kind. Can we move through here? Doesn't look like
That
it.
is not far.
No, doesn't look like it. We're gonna have to head back.
Done.
Let's see if we can enter through that way. No, still not. There is, wait, so big, so
Enemy
silly,
approaching.
so mortal. Well, someone is talking to us at least. Maybe it's Faye.
No strike wasted.
And down they go. Let's skin some boar. Okay, there is a scarecrow. And the witch seems to like rapeseed, or how do you call that? It's not potato plants, is it?
Follow my lead.
Let's take a quick look around, see if there's more monsters waiting for us. There is something down there. Okay, looks like we cannot cross this muck.
All
No.
according to plan.
Okay, let's move through here then. There we go, there's another greater Tetzel worm. Let's take them down. Yeah, that's 1 down, 2 down, 3 down, and 4 down. So that's an area we cannot walk into either, it seems. Well, we kind of have to. We kind of have to because there is loot in there
due time.
somehow. Oh, strange. Okay, well, let's not waste too much then. Oh, there is a little well. Maybe we can, let's see. You suppress a shiver as you approach the well. The air around it is thick with the smell of decay. As you try to identify the source, you suddenly catch whispers and ragged scratching noises emanating beneath the lid of the well. The rotting wooden cover has been crudely hammered shut with heavy iron nails. Careful, whatever is in there, it must be hungry. We can knock on... let's use Detect Magic. An aura of dead magic hangs around the well. The aura runs strong and deep, emanating from the bottom of the well itself. Let's make a quick save here. We cannot. Wait, let's make a quick save now then. And then check it out. Knock on the lid, yeah, that's gonna work. The whispers beneath the lid rise to piercing shrieks, each one like a knife twisting into your skull. Covering your ears, you recoil from the well. Let's pry open the lid and see what happens.
We will be victorious.
Yeah, we'll see about that. Ooh, yikes.
This body holds no more.
Well, we're taking on will-o-wisps, it seems. Phew, that was a close one. Wow. And that's all we get? An old coin, dark from age. There is a name scribbled on it, Wilbur. And Calatropsia. Okay then. Is there something more? No. So now we're gonna need
I am prepared.
a little bit of healing. A little bit of healing would be nice. Cure moderate wounds. That looks good. And our undead woman, can she drink a healing potion? That is the question. Let's try that with a light cure wounds maybe.
Speak. Assist me or lose me.
I guess not. Yeah, no. 1 damage, okay.
Ready for anything?
So we need to be able to do damage. Like cause light wounds or something.
Ask.
Can she not do that herself? Inflict light wounds, yes. Okay. Well, that's not a lot, of course, but at least it's something. Let's see, we need some more healing potions for Gren, it seems. I'm gonna give him 2 more. There we go.
No mistakes.
Alright, there we go. Now let's see where we are at. We are over on this side, so I'm guessing we're gonna head towards the hut very soon, or maybe now, and then look at the rest of the map like afterwards. Let's take a quick look here at this This house differs from the others. It's the only one that looks habitable. A low, almost defeated fence rings it. Smoke rises from the chimney, and you can smell what could be a stew, heavily spiced. Even glass windows adorned with drapes are intact. A small dented brass bell hangs near the front gate, and a well-swept path leads from the gate to the door of the house. Along the side of the house lies a garden, vegetables it seems, and in the middle of the garden you see a scarecrow with black stones for eyes and a wicked grin stitched on its burlap face. Let's see if there's any enchantments on this gate. The gate and the bell bear a simple enchantment that alerts the caster, presumably the owner of the house, about uninvited guests. Its scarecrow looks like it might be trouble, yeah. The scarecrow's aura is strong, almost like a lightning flash to your senses. It's not a bundle of sticks and rags, it's a dangerous ward to protect the home from trespassers. Anyone here? No matter how loud you shout, no one answers. Okay, let's throw a pebble at the window. Someone seems to be coming. The pebble hits the window with a clack. After several moments, the door creaks open and an old woman with a tangle of grey hair and greenish skin steps out. Her eyebrows and ears tapered to sharp points. Who's caused all this mischief? The woman scans the porch with a baleful eye and her gaze locks on the pebble. Throwing rocks now? What, you think that bell hanging there is just for show? I guess. I don't know. So, old beldame. Oh, it's Valerie is doing the talking? No. So what in damnation are you doing here? The old woman squints at you with disapproval. Her hair is a tangle of grey and her wrinkled skin is an unusual shade of green. Both her eyebrows and ears tapered to points. I'm looking for a lost child. Have you seen him by chance? A boy? What would I do with a brat? Pickle him in a jar? That's rich. Where is it written? If an old woman likes a little peace and quiet, she must be a child-stealing witch. Who knows what could have snatched up a child? Mayhap he's been eaten by goblins or lured to the swamp by the wandering lights. Or maybe his poor sobbing mother with all her false tears strangled him in his sleep, then put him to bed with a shovel somewhere deep in the forest and now looks for someone to mantle the blame. Go to her, squeeze answers from her, make her tell where her whelp is. Don't be bothering me. Well, that's quite a big twist in the story if that were true. You succeeded at a perception check. She's shaking with indignation. She's a proud woman, you can tell that easily, and the fact that she's breaking composure makes you sure she's telling the truth. Oh, are ya? Me, eh? I'm just an old harmless woman hoping for some peace and quiet. The old beldame they call me, and that's fine. I've been called worse in my life. Why are you asking? What fool's errand brings you all the way out here? I've got a question for you. Just look at him, he's got a question. What makes you think I have any answers for one such as you, scrabbling at my door like a beggar? Have you done anything good for me recently? You've nothing for me, you're nothing to me. This seems to be an unusual herb. Can you tell me what it is? She takes the herb between her bony fingers, sniffs it, and then gives you an approving nod. You've got a good eye. The herb is useful, but not by itself. Look here. This one's mud leaf. That there is gloomberry, and that's the dizzy head. One guess what it does. If you can find 3 bundles of each, bring them to me. How can I help you, good woman? Well, now we're talking. Much better than poking around where you don't belong, nattering on like a fool. Here, look. She pulls a black, oddly wrinkled mushroom from a bag on her belt. It has an odd smell about it that makes your eyes stare up. This is a black rattlecap. The spore pods inside, the best thing for the lungs and the skin. Me, I use them for tea. They're rare though. They grow thickest at the mud bowl east of here. Get me at least 10. Yes, 10. Then we'll talk. Farewell. Okay. So these coins that I got from the well, I'm assuming these are for the eyes of the zombie. At least that's what we're gonna try. Or it's a ghoul, actually. We've found some coins at the bottom of the well. Here, have a look. The dead man starts to shake, either with silent laughter or with silent sobs, you cannot tell. Yes, there, I see. These, give me these. Put the cursed coins on the dead man's eyes. The coins evaporate, the coins on his eyes turning to mist. The dead man gives a rattling sigh and slumps to his knees. Thank you. And we got a Cloak of Resistance +2 out of that and a bunch of experience. Okay, well, that worked out. So now let's explore the rest of the map. Because there is some more herbs that we need to grab. And there is one of them right here, I think. Well, that's herbs actually. I'm not quite sure if that's what I'm looking for, but you know. Let's see if we can find the other herbs somewhere on the map here. If we take a look at the right side of this place.
How curious. Your life fleeting.
Well, they took a while to go down. Some more work skins, alright. Let's see, there was something down here. Token of the Dryad. Do we actually have some of these herbs already in our possession? That's my question. Rare roots. Gloomberry. What were we looking for? Let me take a quick look. This we've done. Where is that? Swamp Bouquet. 3 stems of Gloomberry, Mudleaf, and Dizzyhead. Okay, so Gloomberry, we have 3 of them. And we need to find Dizzyhead, Mudleaf, and Black Rattlecaps. Alright, let's take a look if we can find that somehow. Village has been abandoned long ago. Okay. There's a chest.
What do we have here?
There's a specter as well. In front of the ruined temple you see a ghost, an old man walking the grounds. Noticing you, he smiles and nods. Darcy said you'd sold your daughter to the Fae. Is it true? Darcy, huh? That's one to listen to, huh? That rascal would have some tales to tell, no doubt. He was her fiancé, you see, rich, handsome, he was courting her. Then all of a sudden she changed her mind about being wed. My Nita went for a walk in the woods and found a new love there. One of the Fae. Naturally drove Dorsey into a rage, screaming the Fae had charmed her away, but think a moment, what man can compare with the beauty of a Fae? Nita left Dorsey of her own free will. Can you tell me what happened here? Happened where? Ah, the village, yes, something bad happened here. Problem is, I can't remember a thing. Everything was going along just as it should. I was preparing for my daughter Nita's wedding and then all went dark. Must have passed on before the village was destroyed. To lose both your life and mine. Disgusting. Not that this man had a lot of wit to begin with. Oh, Arya. You want to know about me? Name's Wilbur Colton. Oh, damn. So this is Wilbur. Yeah. Whoops. I'm the headman of this place. You're not locals, are you? Welcome. I'm dead, right? And all the rest as well? I keep forgetting, that's old age for you. Your daughter married one of the Fae? Maybe she did. By the time of wedding I had passed. Still, a Fae marriage wasn't unheard of here in the village. Fae lived close in the woods, tryst happened, love bloomed, children were born. Take Elga Vernix, for instance. Her mom conceived her in the forest, her father a satyr of all things. Elga was born with greenish skin and sharp ears. Ah, but so sharp, pretty she was. Wish I knew what happened to her. I've given the coins to lift the curse of Dorsey. Which curse? Why are you saying these horrid things? We never had any curses here, Aristil forbid. Oh. What are you talking about, coins? Forgive an old man, my memory is not what it was. What were we talking about? Let's leave this fellow alone for now. Yeah, that's a bit of a pity. What is this purple stuff? The trees are broken by someone with enormous claws. Oh boy. That means that we should hit the quick save button.
That is not far.
Yikes! What the hell is this? A sight tree? Are you kidding me? Almost every plant here looks sick, yeah.
Submit.
Oh fuck.
This body holds no more.
I'm not sure if we're gonna manage this one. Oh, we do? Oh wow, we did. Oh, that's impressive. Nita's letter, okay. My beloved Calatropsia, every day I spent without you seems to drag on forever. The only thing left to do is to think of our coming wedding. Only you know how I long for this day to finally come. Each time I close my eyes, I see us together. I see happy guests and tables set out for a feast. I smell the fragrance of flowers and fine cuisine. I hear cheerful music. Yikes. Maybe we should move out of... Oh, fuck. Really? Yeah. So let's run in, kill this thing, collect all that, kill this, and then run out.
This body holds no more.
Okay, grab this quickly now. Collect all, collect it, and run out of there. Yikes. Okay. And now let's see if we have
Focus
some
on the goal.
cure is one save. Well, maybe if we have an anti-poison potion, that would be great. Well, we have a whole bunch of potions, but resist acid, no. Restoration, what does that do? Doesn't remove permanent effects such as curses and disease. Okay. Shield of Fate. Vanish. Owl's Wisdom. Cat's Grace. Yeah, that's not really what we need, is it? So we need to make one save. Come on, make your save. Yes. Whew, that was a close one. But that means that we're gonna have to... oh wow, we have a whole bunch of wild shapes now. That means that we are gonna have to grab some more of these potions and start gulping them down. Oh, okay. So
You have my attention.
and we're gonna have to end the episode soon. Where are we on the map? So let's move back to this ghost and see if...
All
Let's
according to
move up
plan.
here for a moment. No, okay, this is all poisonous.
How curious.
Okay, dizzy head. We have that. Let's talk to this guy again and see if he knows something about this. Let's see. Let's see if he knows something about this letter. This is, yeah. Where were we? Only one thing disturbs my happiness. Do you know that someone tried to interfere with our wedding? My former groom Dorothy has talked Father into trying to disrupt the ceremony. Picture this, Father took it into his head that since he is headman of our village, he can decide my fate. But don't you worry, my love. Their plot has fallen apart. No gods could prevent our union, for a higher force is standing behind us. A few nights ago I dreamt of a mesmerizing maiden who told me how to free myself out of my father's grip. I did everything as she told. I was so angry with him. Now, of course, I'm beset with doubt. Was it the right thing to do? Still, I hardly think any of this is more than pure superstition. Such silliness cannot change how things are, and I could have dreamt up absolutely anything. Think nothing of this, my love. Think only of me. I love you. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk to this guy again. Let's give us another quick save. No, it doesn't give us a new option. Okay, maybe we just need to
In due time.
run around a bit more. Let's see, there's some loot here at the bottom, it seems. Is that a... Oh yeah, we cannot access that one. But there was something here too.
You can thank me now.
Okay. And then there is a plant up here somewhere. Mushrooms, that's not really what I was looking for. So let's see if we can find some more.
That is not far.
Some more of these plants for our beldame.
Let's finish them quick.
Oh, that's looks like a big one. It's taking
Assist me or lose me.
reduced damage, it seems. Okay.
No strike wasted.
Okay, it went down still quite easily. Can we move down there? No, we cannot. There is a wolf there, so looks like we can do something up there still. Thinking this might become a bit of a long episode. Mud leaf, okay.
Done.
It's another mud leaf.
Completed.
And one more mud leaf.
Some other way needed.
What's going on here?
Bed.
Lore nature. Why don't we... Does he have the biggest lore nature?
What a surprise.
Child's play.
Come on, Nikundai, you can do it.
Done.
Okay, we received an item. Yeah, that's good. So how many mud leaf do we have now? Where are these items? Are these in here? That's 1, 2, 3 gloomberries. Mud leaf, 1, 2, 3. And 1 dizzy head. So we need to find 2 more dizzy heads. Okay. Oh, there's a satire. As you approach the grove, you hear 2 voices in soft conversation. The first is a velvet baritone begging of the brink of tears. Please, Teresia, my love, don't send me away. I'd rather die than... I want you to live. Falchos, you're my knight in shining armor. I love you like I've never loved anyone before, but if you stay, you'll... Wait, there is someone there. Show yourself. Approaching, you notice a fey couple, a satyr and a dryad, who watch you with an anxious look. Oh, Arya. My name is Teresia. I've lived here since my tree awoke from the earth and first sought the sun. This is Falcos from far away, where we are together and will stay together till death takes us. Can't you do without the death part? I managed so far. What were you arguing about? These lands could be beautiful again, but not as long as this monster exists. We cannot leave, we must fight. My sweetheart, my love, you've tried already and barely survived. Please, I'll endure. I'll go to sleep again. If I were to die, it'll hurt me far more than if I let you go knowing you're far away but alive and well. Look at me, Teresia. I'll never leave you. Never. I beg you, don't send me away. Being without you will kill me as surely as the side tree itself. Oh, well, I already took care of that tree. The side tree won't leave us be. Simply being brave is not enough to defeat it, Falcos. Sooner or later it will kill you. I beg you, put an end to the creature, end our suffering and its suffering as well, and we'll find a way to reward you. The side tree, it'll trouble you no more. May you now No peace, my queen. Research into the nature of curses, the side tree, okay. We thank you, here, your reward. So we got a whole bunch of gems and money. What happened to the village? It was a beautiful place, a human village on the edge of real Fey kingdom. They lived in peace alongside the Fey for generations, united by friendship, sometimes even by love. That is until her queen, Calotropsia, lost her heart to the headman's daughter. Such a beautiful couple, but it happened at their wedding day. Both humans and Fey had gathered to celebrate the union. No one knows what happened next, but in the midst of the festivities, Calotropsia suddenly transformed. She changed into a monster. She became the side tree. She killed her bride, her love, and then destroyed the village. Humans fled or were killed. Same with Fae. Our kingdom fell in a heartbeat. I couldn't leave my tree, so I slept for many years until I awoke to the sound of pipes playing such beautiful music. A girl from the village married a dryad. Your world and the world of the Fae are great and wide, yet rarely do they touch. It's unfortunate, for when they do, great joy is possible. Not simply between two souls, but more so when a third arises from their love. A child either born or found. Here, for instance, when my tree and I were far younger than we are now, a girl lived here. Elga Vernix. She was a daughter of the woman from the village, her father a satyr. We loved her so much, watching her grow, laugh, learn, but her mother took her and left. If she still lives, she's certainly forgotten all about us. Her poor father missed her so much, the grief never left him. Was in his eyes when he passed. Humans and Fae both love and love strongly, and we feel the same pain when we are cut off from the ones we hold in our hearts. I must take my leave. Okay, so I still saw some wolves, and I'm still looking for some of that dizzy plants somewhere. Oh, what's this now? Greater werewolf, huh? Where did you show up from? They all show up out of nowhere. Let's see. Yep, there we go. What's this now? Ooh, more money.
Look ahead.
A ring. Probably a ring of protection +2. Okay, so we need to find 2 more dizzy weeds. And that should be it. Yeah, that looks like it. So, can we still say something to these? The satyr plays the reed pipe, and the dryad laughing accompanies him by clapping her hands. As they see you, they wave. Welcome back. Okay. Yeah. So we can talk to them, but it doesn't do much. Let's walk down here again. Mud leaf is not what we need. We need to find some dizzy something. Dizzy something. What was it called? Dizzy head. Okay. See if we can find that somewhere nearby. If only I remembered what it looked like when I picked it. But I don't. Alright, so we're running really late now with this episode. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look for this this dizzy plant in between episodes. And then we'll return when we're giving this back to the beldame. As always, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next episode. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And see you in the next episode.